Hey guys, this is Tiju22, and this is the main event of the evening. We have a 20-man Royal Rumble, and this is to crown the new World Tag Team Champions. And what's going to happen is two men start, every couple of seconds a new man comes out, and the order of entry is determined by a random draw. And a competitor can be eliminated at any time during the match when he is thrown over the top rope and both feet touch the floor. The last two men in the ring will be declared the co-winners, or rather the co-holders, of the World Tag Team Champions. Of course, one person can win the match itself and win a big check, which is the point of the whole thing. But notwithstanding that, let's get started right now. So yeah, after that tables match that vacated both the Unified and World Tag Team Championships, I decided to suggest a Royal Rumble. And the first two guys are Mr. Kill, the Killer, Edward Kill, and CM Punk, who just goes down with a vengeance. And who's up next? Uh-oh, wait a minute. CM Punk is not going to like this. We could have a 2-on-1 situation right now. Or not. I guess it is every man for himself. And number 4 is Batista. Batista's number 4. I mean, Batista's big enough, strong enough to make it to the end. The question is, can he make it? And now Mr. Kill is going to try to get rid of CM Punk. Meanwhile, Batista is going to go right after Primo to thin the herd here. And CM Punk is the first man out. And wait a minute. John Cena. John Cena is number 5. And folks, if you've been watching your WWE, you would know that John Cena and Batista left on bad terms, meaning that Batista and John Cena fought each other for the WWE Championship, and Cena ultimately forced Batista to quit. And Primo gets eliminated. And number 6 is Dolph Ziggler. And now the animal, Batista, is going to try to get rid of the Killer, Edward Kill. And he does. So that just leaves Cena and Batista to fight each other until Dolph Ziggler gets in the ring. And down goes Cena. And it looks like Ziggler's going to team up with Batista for the time being. Number 7 is Chris Jericho. Another man who has had vendettas with both Batista and John Cena. And wait a minute. A double gutbuster to Batista. Not a bad idea considering he's a big guy. And now, wait a minute. Jericho powerbomb to Cena. Number 8 is, yes, my best friend, Mr. MBC. Yes, my best friend, Dashing MBC on YouTube, for those of you who don't know, is entered in this match. And of course, I'm at the commentary booth. And down goes Ziggler by John Cena. And here is the Bulldozer. And of course, if you know the Bulldozer's history, you would know, and I believe he's number 9, yeah, he's number 9. The Bulldozer has had a history of eliminating people left and right. There's 5 guys in the ring that could easily take him out. And now Mr. NBC is getting killed by Batista and then Chris Jericho. But let's see what the Bulldozer is going to do. Well, he's attacking everybody like I thought he would. So the ring is full, so whoever gets eliminated, someone has to get eliminated for the next person to come out. And now Batista has my best friend. Uh-oh, come on, man. Come on, dude, fight out of this, fight out of this. Come on, man, no. Screw you, Batista. You can suck my thigh. As Bob Ross of SMF would always say. Of course, Batista has been in there the longest of these 5 individuals. And we're going to have the number 10 contender coming out. And it's Santino Marella, who, believe it or not, actually won a match such as this to get a shot at the $1 Million Championship, but was unsuccessful ultimately. But he's going to get in there and fight, and he's going right after Batista, which might not be a smart idea in that it hasn't been long enough, but hey, whatever. You got to go for whoever you got to do. You got to do what you got to do, is what I'm ultimately trying to say. And the Bulldozer he's doing pretty good for himself right now, until he just got knocked down by Santino. And now Dolph Ziggler is going to try to get rid of Batista, but he can't. And now John Cena is going to try to get rid of Santino Marella. And down goes Santino. He just got in there. What a huge disappointment for my best friend, or rather Santino, excuse me. But yeah, it was a disappointment to my best friend that he got eliminated fairly quickly. And a mule kick to the Bulldozer. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. Bulldozer's opponents have done a pretty good job of double teaming him every time they get a chance to, because they realize the Bulldozer is a threat to win in this match. Number 11 should be making his appearance shortly. Meanwhile, Dolph Ziggler is in trouble of being eliminated by Batista. And Batista does just that. Number 11 is... It's The Rock! It's The Rock, folks! The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, is in this match. I'm pretty sure he's going to go in there and whoop some candy ass, and he's going to get his hands on John Cena as well. But the Bulldozer goes right after him first. And now John Cena has The Rock in his grasp. And now John Cena, wow. For The Rock, this would be a huge disappointment if The Rock got eliminated, but now he's going right after Cena. He's going right after Cena. Meanwhile, Chris Jericho is going to try to get rid of Batista. Meanwhile, it's Rey Mysterio, former holder of the World Tag Team Champions, making an appearance tonight in this Royal Rumble at number 12. I'll tell you one thing, Bulldozer and Batista have just dominated this match. Just the fact that their presence, just the fact that those two guys are in the ring at the same time, they've been able to counteract one another. And a dragon screw to Rey Mysterio, and now John Cena is going to try to get rid of Chris Jericho. And out goes Jericho. That'll much to the chagrin of Jericho, because Jericho really hated John Cena of all people. Excuse me. And a big knife edge chop to John Cena. And now The Rock has Cena. And Cena gets eliminated by The Rock. I mean, The Rock did say he was going to whip some candy ass, and he just whooped John Cena's candy ass outside the ring. And a reverse DDT to the Bulldozer. It's The Miz. Now here's a guy that is so full of himself. At one point he actually challenged The Rock to a match. Well, this is his chance to get his hands on The Rock. But he has to go through Batista to get to him. And Batista is just kicking butt. And here's JTG. And meanwhile, Batista is in trouble at the hands of the Bulldozer and The Miz. And out goes Batista. Batista's eliminated. And now the Bulldozer, now that he's the lone alpha male in this match, he's going to now try to get rid of The Miz, who just got here. But The Miz is a little bit more resilient than I thought. And uh-oh, The Rock is pissed. The Rock is pissed. Meanwhile, the Animal lasted quite a while. I forgot when he came in. He came in at number 3, but I forgot what number this is now. It's time to play the game. It's Triple H. And of course he's had a history with The Rock. If you've seen, folks, I think you should check out some of the matches he's had with The Rock. You know, I mean, the matches between The Rock and Triple H are some of the best you've ever seen, you know, in all of professional wrestling. And up next is Stevie Wonder. Meanwhile, Rey Mysterio's in trouble. But Rey Mysterio is still in. And the Bulldozer doesn't even know it. Meanwhile, JTG is in trouble at the hands of The Rock. And JTG gets eliminated by The Rock. And Rey Mysterio's gone at the hands of Triple H. So, the Bulldozer's doing one hell of a job. And now, wait a minute. Counter by Triple H. And now The Rock is going to try to get rid of Stevie Wonder. But you know what, folks? I'm running short on time, so that's going to do it for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 of this 20-man Royal Rumble. Alright, stay tuned, folks.